Talking to my coaches in Connecticut, they say I have a really big jump that I can make on both ends of the floor, defensively and offensively. And, I have to utilize the time that I get on the court in Russia to do that. So I'm just ready to go work. I'm ready to play and just start taking steps towards the player I know I can be. What's up? I'm Kaila Charles. I am a guard for Connecticut Sun and Dynamo Novosibirsk. My season ended 2 weeks ago with Connecticut Sun, and now I'm heading over to Russia in about 2 days. So today I'm just training, packing, and spending time with my family. I made the decision to play overseas just because I want to get better in the off season. Like I said, there's not many opportunities in America, so I know if I stay home, I wouldn't necessarily be playing games and getting those game-like reps that I necessarily need to get better for my team in the W. So I decided to go overseas, while I'm young. I get to explore the world. I was in Israel last year, and, I don't know if I would have gone there, if it wasn't for basketball. And now I'm heading to Russia, which is very completely different than what I'm used to. But being able to explore these different cultures while playing basketball, the game that I love, is actually a really great opportunity and blessing to have. And so it's a plus that I get to work on my game and get better for the WNBA season. What's up? We're back at Maryland, back at home where I used to play. I'm with Scooby, and we're about to get some good work in. We're about to do some ball handling, perimeter scoring, some shooting, as I'm getting ready to go to Russia. I've known Scooby since I was in middle school. He's my brother's best friend, and through that, he's been like a big brother to me. So since every time I come home, he's always willing to train me and work out with me as I get prepared to go to my different teams. So we always get in the gym and get some good work in.
So just like a slow one to the right and then a fast one to the left. You know what I'm saying? So like slow and then fast. Pull up. All right, make 5. You good. If you hit it, it's good. 3. Good. It's not gonna be perfect, Kaila. It's not gonna be perfect just yet. It's not gonna be perfect. Come on, 2 more. Tween. Snap. That's, oh my gosh. That's tough. Today we just worked on kind of her being more of a guard and getting more comfortable with guard moves, because she's used to playing down low because of her strength and her size. So a lot of teams put her down there to rebound and, kind of limit her game. I feel like she has more to her game. So that's what we worked on, just her getting comfortable with, dribbling the ball between the legs, working around the perimeter, and just being able to shoot from a guard level, you know what I mean? So that was kind of the rundown for today. She's a hard worker, so that's why I love training her, to be honest. Like, she always looks at it like it's a favor to her, but it helps me to see somebody work hard, it helped me get better. She's a willing learner. She's a nice person, as you all probably already know. She's just fun to be around, so it's just, how can you not like Kaila, Big shot right here. Big shot, 3.
Last year in Israel, I was actually the tallest player on my team, and I was playing more of a 4 or 5 at post. And I utilize my time there. I try to get better as much as I can, but I wasn't able to play the position that I usually do in Connecticut, and I wasn't able to really prepare in the best way I can. So this year, going to Russia, I'll be more on the wing, which is what I play in Connecticut, and hopefully, I'll be able to get the necessary reps and be able to improve my perimeter game so that next year, going into Connecticut, I can have a bigger impact and really help my team, hopefully get to the semifinals, get to the finals, and win a championship. This is a huge picture of me and my teammate Stephanie Jones, who actually played with the Connecticut Sun. This was our junior year. We were down by 16 at halftime against Minnesota, and we really needed to solidify this win to win the regular season championship. So people, you know, they thought they were, you know, they had it in the bag that they were going to win. They were down, up 16 at halftime, and I kind of just brought my team together, and I was like, we're not losing this game. You know, we're going to fight hard, we're going to win, and we just got to believe. So we went on a huge run. I think we were down 7 with 59 seconds left or something like that. And, you know, I just kind of took over and just led the charge. Had 2 big buckets, and then this is when Steph hit an and one, and you could see the emotion in our faces, like we had tied the game, and it was, I think, 67-69 or 67-67, and it was 4 seconds left, and my teammate Shakira was on the ball. She tipped it, I grabbed the ball, went full court, and hit the game winner to solidify our win and, you know, ultimately win the regular season championship. And so I really just love this picture because, I mean, you just see the passion I had in my face. It was such a great game. The crowd was electric. One of the best games I played here at Maryland, and I was just like, when they put this up my senior year, I was really shook because you see all the greats on these walls when you walk through, and for me to be here is just a blessing, and it's always been a dream, so, yeah. Okay, so I just finished on the court, so now I'm about to get a quick lift in with Keith here. Keith Pugh, he was my trainer here at Maryland, and every time I want to come home and get some good work, I hit him up, so now we're about to put some work in.
Get it. So we go 3x5 on those, and then we'll go with the med ball slams. Go split stance, 5 and 5, so 5 outside, and then 5 on this side, yep. Then the last one, we'll go single leg. We go up tall, Sam, decelerate control. Like reset every time. Good, perfect. So reset every time, yep. Good.
Going back to Maryland, it's just nostalgic, you know. I know they'll take care of me, whether that's, you know, putting me through a workout, whether that's on the court with the assistant coaches, or Keith, you know, putting me through a weight training workout. I could literally hit him the day of and like, hey Keith, can we do a lift? And he's like, yeah, whenever you want, you know. So they just always have open arms, and we're just a family, you know what I'm saying? You know, once a Terp is always a Terp. All right, thanks Keith.
You're welcome. Get the people what they want in Russia.
Yep.
We're gonna handle business.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate y'all. Y'all stay tuned. I'm out of here.
Now we're heading to a local community college, Montgomery Community College. A family friend's daughter had a teammate that came over once. She loved Maryland basketball and she liked me as a player, and she actually DM'd me when I was home on Instagram and asked if I had time to come talk to the team, you know, give advice, ask questions, you know, see the team, talk to the coaches. And I always love to like give back to the community in any way. So I have some free time today, so I'm just gonna drive over there, meet the team, you know, give them advice, answer any questions, take pictures, you know, and do whatever to help. You know, if I was in their position, I would love to learn from a professional player, especially if I want to be in that position. What's up, y'all? Hey, girl. Before I even get to college, you know, when I was younger, I decided, you know, I want to go to the WNBA. You know, I set a goal for myself pretty young, and I kind of decided that I wanted to do whatever I can do to get there. And it took a lot of discipline. You know, you're going to hear me say that word a lot today because that's what it really takes. So, you know, even in high school, I knew I couldn't go out to all the parties or all the, you know, events or go out to the movies a lot because I had an ultimate goal of wanting to get a D1 scholarship, like everybody in the circle, and to eventually go to the WNBA. So I just, you know, worked hard. You know, I was in the gym whenever I could. It's easy to become comfortable. It's like, okay, I made it, you know, on this level, so it's cool. But no, you have to always set goals for yourself. You have to always find some type of motivation. And I know it's difficult, or last year was difficult with the COVID year. You may not have been playing many games, but now this year, you know, coming up, you can't take the game for granted. You can see how last year was taken away for most people. You know, thankfully for me, I got to play, but a lot of people didn't have their senior seasons in high school. I mean, I lost the NCAA tournament, and it puts things in perspective that you can't always play basketball forever. You know what I'm saying? Eventually the ball's gonna stop bouncing for me, for you, And it's just taking advantage of the opportunity you get to be in this gym and you get to play play the games. Finished talking to the girls at Montgomery County. I think it went really well. They seemed really engaged and we had a lot of fun. Now I'm heading home to pack and just hang with my family. My nieces are coming over, my nephew's coming over, so just gonna hang and chill and enjoy the couple days I have left at home. I'm gonna miss you. And now I'm going to attempt to pack. It's really hard to try to fit 7 to 8 months worth of stuff in 2 bags, but between moving back from Connecticut and going to Russia, I had time to just sort through things, and so I kind of have some stuff already laid out, and I'm trying to get it into those 2 bags and maybe a carry-on, maybe a book bag.
You know, having your kid go so far away, you know, for such a long time. I know she's an adult, but it's still like, you know, it's still hard.
So I'm just very proud of her. I'm very proud of my wife, my family, what they have done. You know, I've missed a lot of family time, but I've not missed a lot of game time. You know, because that's where I love the sport. You know, as my wife mentioned, she went to the Olympics, all that with the other daughter. I go everywhere Kaila is going, and I am looking forward to going to Russia. You know, that's it. You know, I'm just here to be a good supporter, a good dad, be there. Every time she look up in the stand, she's supposed to see me there, you know, and that's my whole role.
My family has been a big part of my journey. I come from a family of athletes. My mother ran track. She's from Antigua, so she came over here when she was 17 to Howard, and she went to the 1984 Olympics. So she kind of set, you know, the record for us in terms of just like being a hard worker and just being competitive and doing well in your sport. And then going down the line, my oldest brother, he played basketball. He didn't go so far, but my sister, she did track as well, and she went to UCF. She's got a whole bunch of championships between high school and college. She was an All-American herself. She just got inducted to the Hall of Fame for her college, and she went to the Olympics in 2012. My dad has always instilled the right qualities in me and my siblings, always telling us to believe in ourselves, always telling us to be confident and that we can do anything we put our minds to. So he has done a great job in just shaping me into the woman I am, especially on the mental side of the game. And my mother, you know, she says we get our athletic abilities from her. So yeah, coming from my family, like, I just was blessed to be a part of this family and just very thankful that God blessed me with this type of family.
I see all the years of hard work and all the things that she always wanted as a child. And, you know, she tells the story that 8th grade, I think, she told her friends, oh, you know, she's going to be in the WNBA. And everybody laughed at her. You know, they didn't believe her. So, you know, she came around, then she got drafted. So when you see on the court is, you know, is just the drive and the determination that she has and just her work ethic. You know, things that she worked towards. I mean, she doesn't take it lightly that she is one of the 144 girls.
And then I text her before every game, all throughout college, and even now, every game. She'll get a long text saying how good she is, how she's the best, you know, how she's the champion, she's the leader. All gas, no breaks, you know, Mamba attitude, I put it all the time in Texas. So my goal is just to work on her head, how she's thinking, you know, because they could get a lot of challenges out there, you know, and try to be there to support her 100% of the time.
My ultimate goal with basketball is just becoming the player I know I can be. You know, being the best player, you know, having all those accolades, but also, you know, making the connections that can last a lifetime and, you know, that can help me further, you know, in my career.